Okay, so this video is just to help explain dirt. This is the task 1 for dirt, and this is about separating mixtures. How would you separate an insoluble solid from a liquid? For example, sand and water. Well, what you need to do is pour the mixture through filter paper, and collect the filtrate. Okay, the word filtrate just means the liquid that has been filtered in a flask. Normally we use a conical flask, i.e. this is the process of filtration. Okay, how would we separate then if we had a soluble solid like salt dissolved in water? Okay, well, you need the technique crystallization. Okay, essentially you heat the liquid mixture in an evaporating basin until crystallization starts. Alright, and then let the remaining liquid evaporate. How would this be carried out? Well, I've got my tripod. I've got my heat source. I'm gonna have gauze on top of my tripod or a clay triangle. An evaporating basin with liquid. Okay. Heat. That's it. Explain the difference between a mixture and a compound. You can use diagrams to help if you wish. So a compound is two or more elements bonded chemically. A mixture is two or more substances mixed but not chemically bonded. Big thing is it can be mechanically separated. Using one of the 4 separating techniques that we learned about. Draw a diagram to show how filtration is carried out. Okay. Conical flask. Filter. Funnel. So that's a filter funnel. Filter paper. Pour in my liquid. And it will drip in. Easy peasy. Okay, let's look at our keywords. So, an element is a unique atom. They are found on the periodic table of the elements. A mixture is a combination of 2 or more different substances that are not chemically bonded. Compound, 2 or more elements chemically bonded. To dissolve, that means to break apart into its ions. Soluble is something that can be dissolved. Insoluble is something that cannot be dissolved. So an example is salt and sugar are very soluble in water, but something like granite is not soluble in water, or dirt is not soluble in water. Evaporation is the transition from liquid to gas that occurs at any temperature. Salt is an ionic compound that's made from neutralization. Often they are soluble. Condensation is the transition from a gas to a liquid state. To separate, well, that means when you take the parts of a mixture and separate them. And filtration is the technique of pouring a mixture through a filter so that some of the mixture passes through and the rest is left behind. All right, that's it for task 1.